No!
Have you seen Mr. Wiz?
Yeah, you see, that's just it. The Wiz actually isn't here right now.
Well, then who are you?
Well, you know, I'm a
fake.
A fraud.
A phony.
And why?
And you just look like everyone else in the morning.
Who do you think you are?
Who is the great, the terrible, the omnipotent Wizard of Oz in reality?
Yeah.
Just a former nobody from Draper, Wisconsin. Population 201.
Wisconsin? Wow, that's practically next to Chicago.
It's practically right next door.
Oh, I don't understand.
Just as nobody understands, just as nobody until now has seen the real me. All I ever wanted were the simple things in life: power, prestige, and money. I tried everything back in Draper. I sold used cars. I wrote for the town paper. I even tried making costumes for the local community theater. But nothing worked. Until one day, I got the call.
The call.
The call for who?
Well, the call from the great almighty himself, of course. And that voice said to me, "Son, you ought to spread the good word." And I said, "Why?" And he said, "For the simple things in life: power, prestige, and money."
Some almighty voice actually said that to you.
Well, I don't recall whether it was text, email, or DM, but I heard it clear as a bell.
Well, then what happened?
Well, I read where 5,000 people would be gathering right here in Oz.
Yeah.
So I bought myself a private plane.
Why?
Check this out. I lay my maiden message on the multitude and whip up the granddaddy of all revival meetings. Unfortunately, we ran into some rough weather. The pilot lost control, and next thing you know, I landed right here in the middle of the Oz Met Gala.
Mr. Wiz, what happened next, my man?
Well, let me tell you, these fashionistas had never seen style like mine before. And before you could say wizard, they promoted me all over social media and sold tickets for Fashion Week, at which they said I would perform yet another miracle. Naturally, I did.
Okay, what other miracles did you perform on them cats and kittens?
Green masks.
What?
Yeah, green masks. You know, like the ones everyone's wearing, just like the one I was wearing when I landed here.
Wait a minute, Mr. Wiz, there ain't no such big deal about a bunch of masks, is there?
It's not about the green masks, my friend. It's what you allow yourself to see through them. If you believe within your heart, you'll know that no one can change the path that you must go. Believe what you feel and know you're right, because the time will come around when you say it's yours. Now, you do believe you got a brain somewhere in there now, don't you?
Well, it'd be better to think you have something upstairs besides a bunch of straw.
Well, maybe if I found free masks for all the people out there, I can find some brains somewhere around here for you. A little help here. Let's see. Oh, what do we have here? Brain flakes! Through the miracles of modern science, they have dehydrated, pre-frozen, and pre-packaged all of the world's smartest brains right here in this box. We'll restuff your head with this. There you go.
The square root of 16 is 4.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Force equals mass times acceleration. Love, look not with the eye, but with the mind. William Shakespeare.
Yeah.
I can't even know where my head's at.
A heart, you say?
Yes?
You know, once,
Yeah?
a woman gave her heart to me. And now, I give that very same heart
Oh, God.
Are the batteries included?
at no extra charge.
Yeah.
Oh, you fine ladies out Watch that.
As for you, Jack, I've got a couple sips of the World City Courage Potion will do the trick.
Oh,
1 second. Drink!
Well, all right. All right. All right!
All right.
All right.
My turn next, Mr. Wiz. What you got in there to get me back home to Chicago?
Dorothy, I could do a lot of things for a lot of people, but I'm just not sure how I'm gonna get you back to Chicago. The answer's just not here.
of course not. It's out there somewhere.
Out where?
Tell me, my good fellow, do you still have that private plane of yours?
Why, yes, I certainly do. The ladies hung it up in the city and made a national shrine out of it.
Just as I thought. With that same private plane, you can charter a flight back to Denver.
Draper, population 201.
Why couldn't that same flight take Dorothy back to Chicago?
I certainly could.
Then where do we go?
Now, wait a second here. You aren't gonna get me to leave all of this now, are you?
All of what?
Well, all of my power, prestige, and money, of course.
You mean your big old empty room where no one comes to see you and you're afraid to go out lest people find out you're fooling them?
I'm not afraid. I just prefer to keep a low profile. That's all.
You know,